already. I'm telling you, it's already sounding. Listen, let me play. Hey, skin tight, but thicker than da. Now we need to will that back. Hey. Hey, yo, Asake and Wiz are going off right now. Oh, bam girl from Barbados. Hey. No. What's everyone saying? Hope everyone's good. It's your favorite music connoisseur Henry here, and I'm back again with another video. The day has finally arrived. Wizkid FC, stand up. The day has finally come. Big Wiz has released his latest studio album, Morayo. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was gassed, or I am gassed, should I say. I can't talk in past tense. I got to talk in the present tense. I am gassed. I can't lie. When I woke up this morning, I had a spring in my step knowing that this album was finally with us. Listen, I'm not even going to do too long of an intro like I normally do because I just want to get into this album, man. I just want to dissect it, listen to it, and obviously review it for you guys. See, Morayo, you know, as I said, it's Wiz's latest studio album, 2 years after More Love, Less Ego. And obviously this album is very special in many ways. And I think the main reason why it's special is because this album is dedicated to Wiz's late mum. Rest in peace, Mama Wiz, man. Somebody in the comment section below in the video that I did for Peace of My Heart, let me know that Morayo was actually Wizkid's mum's name, and Morayo means blessings in Yoruba. I know that Wiz was very close to his mum. Like he's been on record saying that his mum was basically his best friend, and when, you know, she passed away, it really affected Wiz. I mean, for those of you who saw the live broadcast of the funeral, Wiz was in bits, man. He was in bits. He was really upset. He's dedicated this to his mum, and for that reason alone, I know this album is going to be special. I mean, Wizzy has said that this album is his best album, and that's a very big statement to make, because Made in Lagos to me and to a lot of people is Wiz's best album. I think a lot of people were very skeptical that Wiz would ever get back to Made in Lagos level. So a lot of people, you know, feel like Wiz, you know, will never make an album as good as Made in Lagos. But if Wiz is saying that this is his best album, listen, we've got to take Wiz for his word. But obviously we've got to listen to it and see if it is his best album. Listen, I don't want to say too much anymore. I just want to get into this album. But before I do, guys, I'm gonna need everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. We've just hit 4K subscribers, and we're trying to get to 5K subscribers by the end of the year. We're about 600 subscribers off. So please, guys, all my Wizkid FC fans, please, on behalf of Wiz, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to our channel, man, for real. Without further ado, let's get into this Morayo. Let's go. So obviously I've just seen, you know, some of the statistics of the album. The album is 16 tracks long. It's about 47 minutes long, and yeah, it's got some meat on this album, man, which I like. So yeah, so the first track is called Troubled Minds. Listen, I haven't even pressed play, and this is sounding very spiritual. It's sounding very deep. So let's see what this is saying. This is Troubled Mind, track number 1. Oh. Hey. Was he starting off like this, yeah? Hey. 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 Hey.
Wizkid. Nigeria got activity costume.
Hey. Listen, already, I'm telling you, it's already sounding. Listen, let me play. The saxophone. Oof. Mama, yeah, I miss you. Listen, Wiz is pouring his heart out on this track. Wow. The pain of his mum's passing, he's pouring it out right now. He's pouring his heart out on the track right now, man. We need to wheel that back. Mama, yeah, I miss you. Yes. Spiritual. Hey, I felt that track. I felt every emotion that Wiz was feeling on that track. I felt it. I can't even lie to you. What a way to start off an album. Hey, so soulful, man. Oh, it was so soulful. And Wiz, like I was saying to you, he was pouring his heart out. Troubled mind. You know, the death of his mum has been causing him a lot of stress. You can tell a lot of stress, a lot of pain. And you know how they always say that music is therapy for a lot of artists. I mean, I've been around a lot of artists in my time, and you know, I used to work in the music industry. So you know, a lot of artists have said to me personally that music is therapy to them. They use it as a way to escape. They use it as a way to sort of put out their emotions. And this is what Wiz is doing on Troubled Mind. And oh, listen, let's not even talk about the instrumentation. Oof. The saxophone, the arrangements, just everything about that song, man, was gorgeous. Honestly, Wiz, I can't lie. If the album is gonna be like this, we're in for a classic. I can't even lie to you. Wow. Move on to the second track, and it's called Karamo. I think that's how it's pronounced, Karamo.
I want to blow your mind. I want to shoot you mind. Give me a chance and let me.
Hey. It's the vibes. Hey. Skin tight, but thicker than Now we need to wheel that back. Hey, this is loads, man. I'm telling you, no one does it better. Hold on, no. Wizzy. Yo. Weezy's turning up now, and obviously the first track was Samba, you know. But Karamo, hey, Yes, Wizzy brought the vibes on the second track. I love it. I love it. I love about Wiz. He's always gonna bring the vibes. Always on every single one of his albums, man. Like he's always gonna make. There's always songs on there that's gonna make you dance. That's gonna make you feel good. And Karamo was definitely that. And we still got 14 more tracks to go. So I'm sure there's more of these tracks on there. But yeah, woof, flames. Right now, I can't lie. Even though we're only 2 tracks in. This album it's sounding special. I can't lie. It's sounding special. Obviously, I don't want to get too carried away. But 2 tracks in, listen, Wizzy's off to a great start. Third track we've already heard. It got released last week and it's called Kese Dance. Listen, this tune, I've been banging it all week. I can't even lie to you. See, I've already done a review to this song on our channel. So obviously, if you guys haven't checked that review, please go check it out. There should be a link to that actual review at the corner of this video somewhere. So obviously, please go check that out. Bedu, ay, bedu, bedu, dance, bedu, bedu, ay, bedu. But I can get it, hey, bedu, bedu, hey, bedu, 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 bedu. Hey. Bedu, hey, make it dance. Bedu, 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 hey, bedu. No, the more I hear Kese dance, the better it gets to me. Woof! And I'm glad he actually released Kese as a single, man. Even though, again, I haven't heard a lot of this album, Kese is definitely one of the standouts, for sure. For sure. I can say that without even hearing the next 14 tracks. Kese is definitely one of the standouts. Done really well. It's broken a lot of records. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw a stat that, you know, Kese is the most streamed song by any Nigerian artist within the first 24 hours. It's either the first 24 hours or the first 7 days. I can't remember, but I know that Kese has broken a record on Spotify, and I'm not surprised because the tune is infectious, man. So track number 4 is Bad Girl featuring Asake. Hey, now, this tune already, I'm thinking that it's something special, and I can't lie to you. Asake and Wizkid have my favorite Afrobeat song of the year, and it's one of my favorite songs of the year, period. It doesn't even have to be Afrobeats. It's one of my favorite songs of the year, period, with their collaboration on the track MMS. That track is an absolute, if the track is as good as MMS, hey, we are in for something special. But yeah, MMS is definitely my favorite, one of my favorite tracks of the year and my favorite Afrobeat song of the year. Closely followed behind Piece of My Heart, but I think MMS is just something special. What Asake and Wiz done on that track, yeah, it would be very hard for anybody to top it. But let's see, you know, if anyone can do it, it's Wiz. So let's see how this one's sounding. I'm excited for this collaboration already, because they already have one hit on their hands. So yeah, let's see how this one sounds. This is track number 4, Bad Girl. This is hitting. Hey, yo, Asake and Wiz are going off right now. Oh, I'm girl from Barbados. Hey, hey. We have to reel that back again. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that, I can tell, on this album. Ooh, they are going off. I love the back and forth between Asake and Wiz. I can't lie. Instrumental is jumpy and from Barbados. Hey, hey, hey. Bang from Barbados. Hey, this one is gonna go off. Do you know what? I can't lie. Wiz needs to release this as a single. Wiz needs to release this as his next single. This is going to go off in the clubs. I'm telling you. Listen, that December is round the corner. There's a lot of things happening, especially in Africa. Within Africa, in the month of December, Ghana's popping off, Nigeria's popping off, South Africa's popping off. I'm telling you, when DJs play this, this is going to go off. This is going to get people moving and grooving. This collaboration, listen, let me tell you, it's a cheat code. Wiz and Asake. Wiz and Burna Boy, they're a very, very good duo. Like, they release very, very good songs together. But I can't lie, Wiz and Asake now, they're 2 for 2, you know? They are 2 for 2. They're slightly getting up there. You know, I can't lie. This combination, I'm loving it, man. Right now, I can't even decide what my favorite track is, you know. I swear, all of the songs that I've heard so far, I can easily say it's my favorite, and we're only 4 tracks in. See, that is the genius of Wiz. Obviously, the next track is track number 5, and it's called Time. Let's see how this one sounds, man. This is different. This is R&B Wiz, you know. Hey. Time after time, hey. Hey, Wiz is singing, you know. Go on, Wiz. Hey, hey. Ooh, Wiz is giving us Afro R&B. Hey. Hey, yo, I didn't expect that, I can't lie, but I love it. The thing about Wiz, you can't put him in a box. You can't just say he's an Afrobeats artist. No, he is an artist, point blank period. Don't put him in a box. Don't just say he's an Afrobeats artist. He's a lot more than that. He's shown over the span of his career that he can do everything. He can do amapiano, he can do Afrobeats, he can do Afro house, R&B. It's all well and good, like, doing everything or being a jack of all trades and being versatile. But one thing that makes Wiz stand out is the fact that he can do a lot of genres well. He doesn't just do them, he does them well. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what makes him stand out amongst the rest. And yeah, man, I can't lie to you. Hey, Time might be my favorite track so far. It might be my favorite track so far because for those of you who know, for those of you who follow me on this channel, I'm an R&B head. I love R&B. In terms of like Wiz's singing, it's definitely improved over the years. It's definitely improved over the years because before it was a bit shaky, you know. He wasn't really the best singer. He wasn't. He was a competent singer, but he wasn't really the best. And I'm sure that Wizzy will even tell you that himself. But over the years, he's definitely gotten better. Okay, so track number 6, we've already heard this track, similar to Kese. It's Piece of My Heart featuring Brent Faiyaz. Yeah, man. I remember when this track first came out. One of the things that surprised me, and one of the things that made me realize that this album was slightly gonna go in a different direction, was the fact he got Brent Faiyaz on the track, but he hasn't really got, you know, a pure R&B artist to appear on one of his albums for a long time. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, I did a reaction to the actual song in the video on our channel when it first got released. So similar to Kese, please, if you haven't checked out that video, please go check it out right now, man. I really enjoyed that reaction video, I can't lie, because it was two of my favorite artists linking up, and they made an absolute timeless record, for real. I don't care what no one says, this is a timeless record. Play it, we've already heard it, but let's just play it again. Hey! Nothing can tear us apart. You've got a piece of my heart that belongs to you, girl. Can't make you have too much. Nobody ever do better than this. Facts. The goal. Yeah. Nothing can tear us apart. It's not that easy. Piece of my heart. She don't. Hey, we're about to live this life. I might be best version of me. Hey. I know. Time, so it's not easy to let go. Hey. Remember that they took a thing to me. Hey. I can't lie, Wiz and Brent really spoiled us on that track. They gave us two songs in one. And guys, let me know, are you team Piece of My Heart or are you team Sometimes? I'm still, listen, I go back and forth every single time, and I don't know whether I like Piece of My Heart more or Sometimes more. I don't know, but I think I'll give the slight edge to Piece of My Heart. But Sometimes is an absolute tune. I think they should definitely release that track as a standalone track at some point in the future, maybe on the deluxe album. Because I feel like that track here needs its own shine. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's so good, man. It's so good. I don't know. Listen, I can't even tell you how many times I've played that track, you know. I swear down. I've played it so many times, man, honestly. So track number 7 is called Break Me Down. Again, this one is sounding very spiritual. That on the vocals? Who is that on the vocals, man? Like, who is that? Like, the person isn't credited, so I don't know who that is. It's because, what? They are killing it. Obviously, it was produced by P2J. Shout out to P2J. Or somebody in the comment section, let me know who the background vocalist is, or who the vocalist is, the female vocalist. Because she is killing it right now. What? Listen, a lot of people are gonna get some sweet wines to that track. I'm telling you this now, and it seems like, you know what, the last few tracks, Wiz is definitely in his R&B bag for real. It's that because Time, Piece of My Heart, and Break Me Down have a lot of R&B elements to it. So it seems like, you know, Wiz for these last few tracks, he's definitely in his R&B bag, man, for real. And I can definitely tell that this album is basically an accumulation of Wiz's career, like from start to middle to the present, giving us a bit of everything. Old Wiz, new Wiz. Wow. I need to know who that female vocalist is. She's not credited, I don't know why, but she absolutely killed that. She killed that, man. Her Her voice added so much character to the song. It brought so much character, so much life to the song. Yeah, like, and she definitely stood out. I can't even lie to you. Obviously, Wiz did his thing. Wiz is always going to do his thing, but she definitely was the MVP of that track, man. But Break Me Down. Oof! Sweet, 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 sweet track. Sweet. The next track is track number 8, and it's called Bend. Oh, I've heard this track before because I think Wiz, like maybe a month ago, he must have came to London and he did like an album release party. And for those of you who was lucky to go, for the people in attendance, obviously they must have captured a couple tracks that Wiz's DJ played, and I think this was one of them. Bend was one of them. Piece of My Heart was another, and I think Soji was the other one. So yeah, I've already heard a little bit of this track already. Hey. Hey. Another club anthem. I'm telling you, listen, that was one for the girl them, I can't lie. And I remember seeing you know, obviously the footage of when he actually played this, and everybody was going crazy in the venue, man. All the girls were whining, all the girls were dancing, and it's definitely a track that's gonna get people moving. Like I say, moving and grooving. This is what Wiz brings. He brings this every single album. He always brings tracks that you can actually dance to. That tracks that are gonna make you feel good, tracks that are gonna get you move. Even if you don't dance in it, you're just gonna feel some type of way. Even if you don't dance, even if you're like a man that does a little two-step or just pops their head, like, you know, you're going to do it. You know, you might not just fully dance, but you're going to move a part of your body. And this is what Wiz does. This definitely reminds me of old Wiz. This definitely reminds me of old Wiz. Sometimes you can hear a snippet of a track here, and then when you hear the full version, it's not as good as the snippet. But this is definitely as good as the snippet, if not better. So track number 9, A Million Blessings. A Million Blessings. Amen. Amen. This is different. Very slow. I'm loving the somberness though. Loving the somberness. The way Wiz came in there, boy. Hey. Yo. He came in there like a rocket. What? Nah, I wasn't expecting that. Wiz, you took me off guard. I can't even lie to you. Hold on. Leaves me thinking that it's gonna be like a ballad or something, and then Wiz just come boom. I just feel my being at a break for so many days. You should be saying things magic. I'll be running lessons that fall like a knife on my head. A couple million on my neck, I'm shining. You put the money so much you look collect. I've heard a million stories. I live my life like a movie. Shades on the kid, I see you behind me. I got a million blessings. That was A Million Blessings. The production on this was actually very, very cold, man. Wow. I think that's one thing people don't give Wizzy credit for, especially during this 5-year run that Wizzy's been on. Like his production, the production on those albums, More Love, Less Ego, Made in Lagos, and even this one, like it's just, it's different. It's different. And I can't lie, I love this side of Wizzy. Listen, I'm more for, you know, Wizzy, you know, talking about girls, talking about whining and money and all of that stuff. Like we all love when Wizzy gives us that vibes, but I also love when Wizzy gives us tracks like Ojilegba and, you know, A Million Blessings, and even, you know, Troubled Mind. You know, I love to hear that side of Wizzy, the more conscious side of Wizzy, the more reflective side of Wizzy, because obviously this song, you know, he's reflecting, you know, A Million Blessings. He's reflecting on all the blessings that, you know, he's had in his life, and he's had a lot of them. Again, he's experienced heartbreak, he's experienced sadness, at the same time, he's also blessed, and I love it, man. I love it. This is why for me, Made in Lagos was such a classic, man. Quite a few tracks like this on there, so that's why for me, Made in Lagos is this an undeniable classic, man. But I love it when Wiz gets in his reflective bag, for real. And yeah, the production on this was cold, man. It was cold. Obviously, started off a bit slow. It started off a bit somber, but I don't know. I kind of like that, you know, because obviously Wiz is taking us on a journey right now where, you know, a lot of the tracks have been, you know, uplifting, vibey, you know, tracks that you can move and dance to. And this was obviously a welcome change. I can't lie. I loved how he switched up the vibe on this one. And it was a lot more serene, a lot more somber. Yeah, so far, we're more than halfway through the album. And I must say, Lord, Wizzy. Wow. Again, I need to hear the rest of the songs, man. But this is sounding like an album of the year contender. And it's sounding just like classic Wiz, man. And again, I want to listen to all the tracks before I give my verdict, but this one is sounding like a classic. I can't lie, it's sounding like an absolute classic. So track number 10 is called Apres Minuit. Apologies if I didn't pronounce that correctly, and it's featuring Tiakola. Okay. This artist is, I don't know who this artist is, Tiakola, but they're speaking French. I'm hearing. Well, okay, Wiz, okay. Looks like Wiz has been in his French bag, because I remember the video for Piece of My Heart was filmed in France, and now he's got a French artist on the record, which is pretty dope. Yeah. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds wavy. You understand? I don't know what they're saying. I can't speak French. You know, all my French people, all my Congolese people, listen, let me know in the comment section below what they're saying. But even though I don't know what they're saying, it sounds wavy. It sounds wavy. Yeah? I can't lie, that was wavy. Hey, that collaboration was wavy. Diverse set of languages there, and yeah, man, it actually worked. It actually works. I can't lie, it worked to a treat. And shout out to Wiz for giving this artist an opportunity to appear on this album. And that's one thing about Wiz that people again don't give him credit for. Like up and coming artists, new artists that are not really known, Wiz doesn't hesitate to put them on his albums. Hey, vibe. That was a vibe, I can't lie. Track number 11 is called Bad For You, featuring Jazmine Sullivan. Now, I'm very excited to hear this, and I can't lie, when I saw the track list and I saw that Jazmine Sullivan was on it, I was very, very happy, man, because Jazmine Sullivan, again, I'm an R&B head, so Jazmine Sullivan is one of my favorite R&B artists, man. She's one of the best, if not the best vocalist in R&B right now. Her singing ability is out of this world, man. She can mix and match it with the best of them, for real. And yeah, I'm just so intrigued to hear how this one's gonna sound, innit? Hold on, Jazmine Sullivan was talking that talk. She was talking a bit dirty. Hold on, Jazmine. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey, hey. Woo, hey. That collaboration. Hey. Just have to commend Wiz for having such a great musical ear. Like, a great way of knowing where to place certain artists, where to place certain collaborations. Like, almost every collaboration I've heard of Wiz lately has made sense to me. Jazmine Sullivan, she's a very unique singer. She has a certain tone to her voice. So it's not any track you can just get her on. It needs to be a very bespoke track. You understand what I'm trying to say? It needs to be a very bespoke track. It's that knowledge of knowing where to place an artist on a record, man, for real. And this, I can't even, like, I've never heard Jazmine Sullivan on a beat like this. I've never heard her on a beat like this, and she sounded so good. They were very in sync, and obviously Wiz and Jazmine, they both have very different styles. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But I don't know, everything just sounded in sync. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, does that make sense? And wow, collaboration. I want to hear this live. Do you know what? A lot of these songs, yeah, would sound great live. And that's another thing as well. Similar to Made in Lagos. I remember when Wiz did a live performance on I think it was on YouTube, on some of the records on Made in Lagos. And they sounded so good live. The arrangements, were perfect. So a lot of these tracks, yeah, are gonna sound very good live. You know what I'm telling us, with a live band. So track number 12. This is Soji. Now, this is the one I've been waiting to hear. This is the one and this is the one that I know a lot of you Wizkid FC fans, like myself, have been waiting to hear. Soji. Hey! Listen, I'm not even going to do no talking. I want to hear the full version. Again, this was played during Wiz's recent visit to London when he did the listening part. And I remember this track went viral. And I know as soon as I heard it, I was like, nah, Wiz, I need to hear the full thing. So this is Soji. Every single day I'm with you, and you know nobody's no weekend. Yeah. Baby girl, come make us for you. If I hear you, Soji. Hey! Maybe they follow my big love. Hey! No. Nobody's no weekend. Hey! Hey. Woo! Hey. Guys, I think that's my favorite track so far, man. I think so. I think Soji is such. Oi. Wiz. Wiz. Yeah. So sweet, oh. That was sweet. Everything about that song was mwah. Yeah, the full track didn't disappoint. Similar to Bend. But I definitely think this track is 100%. Listen, again, I like Bend, but Soji, listen, it's by far and away the better track. By far and away the better track. I'm tempted to wheel it up again, but I know for the sake of time, for the sake of this album reaction, I've got to continue. But hey, sweet soul album. Track number 13 is called Don't Care. I Don't Care. Again, another one. And I mean, how many, Wiz? How many? Like, I don't think there's been a track that's been below 8 out of 10. I'm gonna be so real. There hasn't been a track that's been below an 8. A lot of the tracks on here for me are 9. You've got a couple 8s, but nothing has been below an 8 for me. This album is sequenced, yeah, and it's mixed and mastered so well. You know, a lot of people don't really care about the technicalities of music. They don't care about whether an album is mixed or mastered well, or if it's sequenced well. But one thing I'm getting so far from this album is that it ticks all those boxes. And again, production on 1,000, man. Track number 14 is Slow, featuring Anais Cardot. I've got to sit back for this one. I've got to recline my seat for this one. Hey! So that was Slow featuring Anais Cardot. And listen, whoever the female vocalist is, shout out to you, man. That sounded very angelic. And all of the features so far on this album, all of them have done their job and done it very well to a very high standard. I mean, if you're going to get artists that are going to feature on your album, they need to add something to the songs that they're on. They need to elevate the song. Or the collaboration needs to make sense, and every feature on here so far has made so much sense. Obviously this is the last feature, but yeah, this is a very, very, very sexy, seductive track for Wiz to explore and do more of these type of tracks, because yeah, man, every time he does them, like every time he does them, they always sound very good. Again, one for the R&B lovers out there, one for the love makers out there, man. And love to track, man. I feel this one. That was, yeah, that's a late night one. That's a late night one. You know what I mean? That's a late night one. Without saying too much, you know what I'm trying to say? You know, when you're with your lady or your man or whoever, like, yeah, you put this on and you're gonna have a good time. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so track number 15, the penultimate track, is called Loose. Ooh. Hey. Big Wiz. Like, in terms of Wiz's flow, I think on this album, yeah, we see the best of Wiz in regards to his flow. I think this is the best I've heard of Wiz so far, man, honestly. Like, throughout the entire his career, I've never heard him sound this good. I'm being deadly serious. I've never heard him sound this good, man. Never heard him sound, from a lyrical standpoint, from a vocal standpoint. Like I said, his flow, like I haven't heard Wiz sound this good. Never. And it's crazy because this man is more than 15 years into his career. And I feel like over the last 15 years, this is where Wiz has actually started to, you know, enter his peak. And that is crazy. That is crazy. Yet still, this man is producing the best music he's ever produced in his career. 15 plus years onto it. Wow. Wiz is generational. It's that simple. Wiz is generational, bro. He's a generational artist, man. We're not gonna get another Wiz. We're not gonna get another Wiz. I'm telling you this right now. So this is track number 16, and this is the last track on the album, man. Listen, I'm so sad that it's over, but honestly, this has been such a fantastic listen. Last track on the album, and it's called Pray. I feel like this one is gonna be one that is gonna just tie the album together. The final touches, the finishing touches on what's been a fantastic album. And I won't be surprised if this is another song that he's going to dedicate to his mum. Hey. 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 You know, oh wow, this is, and I just had to pause it there because, like I was saying in the beginning, I feel like this song is definitely gonna tie, you know, this album together, and it's doing exactly that. I think, you know, from what I'm hearing of the lyrics, Wizzy's this obviously reminiscent about how far he's come, how much his mum has helped him get to where he is today, you know, and yeah, it's, oh wow. Like, yeah. And this is sounding so good, man. Honestly, wow. Yes. Hey, and my mama pray for me. Hey. Hey. Such a beautiful way to end the album, man. Wow, I feel like that song was definitely a celebration. You know, in contrast to the first track, Trouble Man was Wiz's way of grieving. I feel like, you know, Pray, you know, was a way of Wiz celebrating his mom and how far he's come. Obviously reminiscing about the times that, you know, his mom used to take him, you know, to the studio, take him, you know, to places to get his music career started, and the fact that obviously his mum believed in him from day one. Obviously, R.I.P. Mama Wiz, R.I.P. man. I know that Mama Wiz would definitely be proud of her son. You know, it was Morayo, guys. Oh, hey, do you know what? I don't even know what to say, man. But I will say this is definitely one of the best albums to be released this year, and I'll even go as far as to say that I still need to listen to it again, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have my second and third listen and I come to the conclusion that this is Wiz's best album. I'm being deadly serious. But I need time to sit with this album. I don't just want to say that this is not his best album or this is his best album without having to listen to it again. But from what I've heard so far, man, it's definitely up there, man. This is definitely at worst Wiz's second best album ever. That's at worst. Had everything. He had everything. Wiz definitely showcased his versatility. Wiz showcased every single part of who he is as an artist. Like I said, we got old Wiz, we got new Wiz, we got Afrobeats Wiz, we got R&B Wiz, we got I'm a piano Wiz. We got every single facet of Wiz on this album. I don't think Wiz could have released a better album than this, considering the circumstances. Again, guys, we need to remember that this guy lost his mum a year ago. And the pain of that must have been so hard for Wiz. I know he's probably still dealing with it. But this is the best response that Wiz could have given us. You understand? He used all that pain to release an absolute masterpiece of an album. There was no bad song on this project. No bad song. And no song was below an 8 for me. But yeah, I can definitely say that this is definitely one of my favorite albums of this year. Like, this was such a great listen, man. And this album has so much replay value. So much replay value. Like, this is an album that you're not going to get bored of. Wiz, you can be very proud of this album that you've produced, man. And Wiz, again, there's no debating. Wiz is the GOAT. He is the GOAT of Afro beats, bro. He is the GOAT. Wiz, your mum will be proud, fam. Your mum will be proud. And yeah, man, shout out to Wiz every single time. Big Wiz. Guys, obviously, let me know what you thought about this album. You know, review below. Let me know if you love the album. Let me know if you didn't like the album. And yeah, man, just interact with me and I'll try to respond back to everybody in the comment section below. But guys, listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And I'll be back again real soon with another one. But until then, stay blessed. I'm out. I'm going to be banging this album all day, all week, all month, all for the rest of the year, man. But guys, listen, take care. I'll see you later. Peace.